It is time now for one of the best segments in all of sports and entertainment. It is time to dive deep into the bowels of football. Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for In the Trenches with AQ Shipley.
Hell yeah!
Hell yeah, hell yeah, hell yeah.
We got a good week this week. We got, AJ, we got some misdirection, fooling some linebackers' eyes. We got some counters. We got even a little gadget this week, huh?
A little creativity.
A little creativity.
Inspector Gadget.
Dun, dun, dun,
Let's get started with the Houston Texans, huh?
We'll say that for later when the
When the
creative gadget
yeah,
comes.
for sure.
Creative gadget. AJ, were you in with us or were you team or not?
Yeah, I was there. I was in.
What did it sound like?
I think they muted my mic when I was.
Don't be an asshole.
Yeah.
Do it again.
You suck.
Creative gadget. We see you. We see
Can't
you.
wait, AQ. I can't wait to see this play. And there's gadget. It's coming. Holy smokes.
Yeah.
Smokes, yeah, that's all you
Yeah.
did while the rest of the team was.
Gadgets won't come if you don't sing it.
This is disgusting. Go ahead.
Perfect. Let's start with Tunsil. Having a phenomenal year. One of the best left tackles in the game. Obviously, they make a trade a couple years ago to get him. Stud. But here, they're going to run a counter tray. You can also call this tag. Why do we call it tag? Tackle and guard. See how fucking creative we get as offensive line coaches? Boom! We're going to pull. Everybody else is going to block back. We got a 6 box, 6 people in the box, which allows them to make an angle call or a down call and get everybody back. Tight end's going to go back to this guy. Down, 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 pull, pull. Don't have to worry about him because we got a fucking stud that's going to run the ball. Or maybe not. Hand it off, hold his eyes, get the kick out here, get Tunsil around on here. You guys see where this is going?
Boy.
Yeah, get off the tracks. And look, he makes a cut here, which is unbelievable, and he's out the gate.
Oh, wow. What do we have
Tight
here?
end blocking.
Oh!
Big gaping holes.
Great point, AJ. Great block by the tight end at the second level.
That's old buddy from the Cowboys. Now he's in the Giants starting, right?
Yeah.
Jalen Smith.
Yep, exactly.
Jalen Smith.
Don't forget
Nice
his
strike,
Packers.
but man,
His Packers
good job
are
at the tight
great.
end.
Stays connected, and then we get a one-on-one with the safety. This guy's got unbelievable vision. He could have taken it there. He could have bounced it. He could have went back there. He makes it. He's on his own with the safety and makes another move at the next level. Awesome stuff, though. This is a great blocking scheme.
Hey, this guy's a good player, huh?
Stud. We love the way he runs.
Dog.
Yeah, love it.
Love the way Dameon Pierce is running the ball this year. He's going to be a stud.
Would you respect Davis Mills' athleticism? Because I would.
You would. That's why I brought it up. That's why I made a big point. You know, he's got a lot of freakish stuff when he pulls it on the outside. You know, but
And that neck.
we get him respecting it. But that's the thing. All you got to do is just show it. You just got to show it. Even if it's just one time, they got to respect it.
What a play.
And then he's out running.
Wow. Texans not as terrible as it may seem.
Yeah.
This is what you're saying.
I think they got some stuff there. I just don't think the quarterback
Whoa!
is elite. I don't think he's bad. I just don't think he's elite. And it's a quarterback-driven league. You need
You're all
elite
wrong.
guys to make a run at to the playoffs. But here we go. Check this out. We love this. Let me set the scene with this first.
Please do.
Hey, let's set the scene. Foxy, we made it this week.
Let's go, finally.
Let's go. All right, so we talk about this play a lot, the Bob or the weak ISO. We're going to start both backs weak. Gets his eyes. We're going to send the fullback to him. Tailback's going to start weak as well. Like we're selling it, right? We're selling weak ISO. He is going to make one step. Again, we're going to draw eyes. I love these misdirection plays. Everybody else is running, we call it a man play, to the tight end wing side over here. They're going to get the double team to him. They don't even need to block him because the weak ISO is going to get his eyes and watch what it does in the influence of these backers. And then we're getting pulling guards both around the corner for him and the number 9 on the safety. This is unbelievable. I love this play. As soon as I saw this, I was like, this got to get in. Ooh. Watch this. This guy's downhill. He's downhill. Wait till you see this. It just engulfs him. He's going to be over here by this hash by the time this thing gets going. Look at that.
Oh, no.
They think it's full ISO. Now we're pulling both guards around for him and him. Second puller, which is the backside guard, doesn't even need to block him. He just basically gets a little sprint into the end zone. Swift with a huge hole.
Holy shit.
Walk it in.
Shit.
Without Skip on the
Shout out
field,
to
Is that hole big enough?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd
77
say.
holding.
Yeah. What do you got, semi-truck?
Yeah.
Fit that
Big gaping hole.
I think it's awesome that we need to spotlight just the incredibly quick feet of old Cuzzy right here.
I agree.
To sell going to the right, guess what?
Bang.
Boom.
See ya.
fucking jab step.
How good is that?
Almost stepped
Boom.
on this guy's foot.
How good is that?
You tell me.
So good. That's how good it is. So good.
Bears had no
rolling,
shot
too.
stopping that there.
You got no chance.
Bears-
And that was a huge play. I mean, that was, I think, Foxy, correct me if I'm wrong, I think that tied the game up.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, there it is.
Shout out to Chicago's fans for the Lions needing silent.
It's really good stuff, though, man. Really good.
Bears fans will be loud.
Yeah.
Yeah, they
live.
get after it.
Oh,
Bless you.
thank you. God bless your soul.
All right, let me set the scene on this one, too.
Please do. We're down in Miami. It's hot. Holy hell. Remember a couple weeks ago, somebody put a grill under a car. Let's not do that anymore.
right.
No.
That's right.
Be
We,
careful.
we think this guy's a good football player?
Great football
Yeah,
player.
I'd say alien.
You guys can't see him right here. This is Trent Sherfield, who, if you guys remember correctly, had a big-time touchdown later in the game.
He did.
Oh,
A little bit
yeah.
after.
Right? It's like plus
Back of
600
the end
to score.
zone, drags his feet. Why is that? Because Christian McCaffrey, again, not on this team, new team, same system, right?
Yeah.
Said, best wide receiver blocking he's ever seen. It also filters into this scheme. So, hey, here's what we're going to do. We're going to get a crack toss. Or, that's what they're trying to give you the illusion of. Tight split. He's staring right at him. See it? Hey, we're going to get the crack. We are going to get the crack. But here's the different thing. We're going to go gun, put the back on the other side. A lot of times when you run the crack toss, you put the back over here. You get the toss. If that happens, fast flow on the linebackers. That's why we got to get the puller. But check it out. We're going to get the handoff behind. Slow to go, allows him to slip and get here. Allows him to slip and get here. He's really going for him, but they get a great angle on him, so check it out. He sees his buddies blocking him. Fuck it, let's keep rolling. Let's get another block. We'll replace one with another. Having an unbelievable year. Terran Armstead gets up, gets this whole thing started. And then everybody else on the backside, boom, we're going to get him up. Got him going. Fuck it, okay, you got him? Now let's go get a safety. Good block on the outside. Great crack by Sherfield. This is their version of a crack toss without actually running the toss.
Smart.
McDaniels, he's a genius.
Mike McDaniel's doing a phenomenal job. I texted this to Pat. I think this is the best offense in the NFL right now. What they're doing, they are rolling. I could have done this entire segment on the Miami Dolphins run game from this game alone.
Just from the creativity, the details, the execution, or just all of it?
All of it. You just hit it all. Details, what they're doing. They're setting the tight end on one side. They're getting to plays different ways than everybody else is getting to them. Here's a prime example right here.
How big is it for them to add Jeff Wilson, who already knows the 49ers system?
I think that's a great point. This is Mostert. They also had an unbelievable game with Jeff Wilson. I think he had over 100 and a couple touchdowns.
Yep.
This is exactly what he envisioned when he took this job with this offense. Chase Edmonds, great player. Anybody would love to have him on their team. Just doesn't know this system in and out. Now they get two guys who came from the system, know it in and out, and they're able to do everything they want to do.
McDaniel has thought of all these plays whenever he was back assistant coach, you think, and now he's just unleashing all of them, and they're all just so happen to be working, or is there misses too, you think?
Here's the evolution, and this is kind of the way I see this evolution as I've studied these guys from way back. Mike Shanahan was the originator, right? And then it goes to Gary Kubiak. It goes from there. Then it goes from there to Kyle Shanahan. Kyle Shanahan took this system and added a whole nother level to it. McVay also. Now Mike McDaniel's doing the same thing down there and adding another level, I think, to a lot of the things they're doing.
Wow, this thing has evolved.
Just the action. AQ, just the action, like you said, instead of toss, correct, but he's turning his back to the defense. I know this play is tough because it's a high snap. He has to do it right away, but Tua does a good job. You can play fake off of this, and when he turns his back to the defense, they may have to, pause an extra second to make sure he doesn't keep this thing.
Exactly, and that's why I think it allows them to go through as opposed to pull, and that's, I think, part of the whole play design.
Does McDaniel change this stuff up every week so they'll show that same look and then next week do something different off it?
Absolutely, and that's the coolest thing about this offense and what San Fran's doing. I've talked a bunch about it. Everything looks the same. The way they set up their formations, the way they do it, the way the next opponent is going to see this. They're going to see this, and they're going to think, okay, they can do this, this, this out of this. And then guess what? There's a whole new arsenal that comes out of this stuff. What they're able to do with making everything look the same from a week-to-week basis is awesome.
Yeah, because technically he could come out here.
Yeah.
And run the play action.
Roll
Yeah.
out
Have
there.
the toss crack.
And then they could have a drag
yeah.
from over there.
Little high-low.
Oh, you're talking about like Georgia had.
Like that.
Ah.
Okay.
Pin and pull, point man, instead of blocking and cracking, actually going out.
There it is.
Oh, good for them. You know, Texas runs a lot of this type of stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, they do.
Texas looks very
You got to have a wideout that's willing to crack Myles Garrett though, and able to do a good enough job.
or it just appeared that he's going to crack.
Yeah.
It was,
Do that
Yeah,
pump
right
fake.
there. I mean,
You're right.
Myles didn't play right into him, but yeah, I feel like there's even if Myles went and played outside, there's still a gap inside.
we made an adjustment here to this because.
Yeah, we did. We'll get to the gadget. We're going to save the gadget for last.
Creative gadget. It's just hard-nosed football here, isn't it, AQ?
This is. And again, I like setting the scene today. That's what we're going to do. So we're going to set the scene.
Paint picture. Yeah.
Darisaw, we've been talking about him all year long. This guy's been mauling people at left tackle. Don't got to worry about him. All we're going to do here is run an inside zone, really a mid zone, because they're going to kind of come right through this gap right here. Darisaw with the kick out block. Check out this single block. AJ, wait till you see the single block and the way he hits the hip, knocks him across the center, climbs to Milano, stud. The big key to this, Milano moves over pre-snap because this guy now becomes the new B-gap player. And when that happens, Justin Jefferson, you got to love it, right? One of the best receivers in football. You got to love when he comes in.
Probably the. Right?
Yeah.
Probably
Him at
the
the
best,
top.
right? Now you watch him come in and do the dirty work. These guys are going to appreciate the hell out of watching him come in, get the crack block here.
Wow.
Now wait till you see this, because we talked about this earlier. You talked about this. Hold up, right there. You just saw it. Let's rewind it just a tad. Okay? You talked about it earlier about one step here, one step there. That really sets this thing off. He's going to make this out cut. When he makes the out cut here off of the crack block, he's going to take one step forward because he thinks he's bouncing to the outside. Boom, right there. That was it. Now, had he not done that and makes the play right there, maybe this entire outcome of this game changes. But it's always 5 plays a game. He makes that little move right there up because of the out cut. And then once he makes the out cut, boom, the quick up cut. He already put himself out of position.
Gone.
And you are
Bye-bye.
not catching him.
Especially playing against his brother's team with a family in his team.
That's right.
Jeez. And AQ, isn't that a design you want to block the safety, make that corner tackle?
It's exactly it. We call that a push crack, and it's really big, especially to the single receiver side. It's really most dangerous man. If that safety stays deep, now maybe we block most dangerous man. But because that safety starts to roll down, push, crack, that's where you get this. Make him make the tackle. They don't want to tackle. They're there to cover.
Bro, how about
Great block, right?
Justin Jefferson.
Justin Jefferson throws cuz?
Jeez.
Hey.
It's really good. And then we
See
got
ya.
carnage on the backside of that. It was awesome.
Hell yeah.
To your point about changing the game, too, I think if you take this out, I think he had like 13 carries for 40 yards. Like, they did a good job on him all day. And then,
There you
boom.
go.
Oh, he needs one.
Let's rewind that one more time. I want
ticks.
to kind of focus on this single block, too. I don't know if you saw it, AJ. Watch this. This
Hold
big
on, remind people. It's single block because it is
center guard, front side. Anything on front side, we're going to, in the zone scheme, we're going to go single, double. If there was a tight end here, it'd be tackle, tight end. That'd be a triple. Center guard, single.
what about on this side over here? What about these two?
So now on the back side, we go scoop, slip, and then there's some form of a combo you can call it. There's all kind of different names you can call it on the back side, but universal terms are pretty much either A, B, C, or scoop, slip, combo.
And you're saying front side, not because where the power is lined up, not because where the
front
tight
side
end-
of where the play is.
the play is the design. So the single can switch sides from play to play.
Correct.
Got it.
Are they setting this up with the tight ends on the opposite side of where they're running so they can get Von Miller kind of away from the
No,
point
not
of attack?
necessarily, because you could do the same thing like this very easily to the defense. Now you can run, strong zone to that side or whatever. Yeah, exactly. Anything to the tight end. You just end up running this, but the single block knocking him across. Watch this. This is awesome. Watch him get this hit. Bam! Look at that hand right on the hip. Knocks him across.
Man.
Gets up on Milano. That's awesome.
Milano's screwed.
Yeah, he is.
Can't do anything.
Look at that perfect form.
And then look, we got ass cheek there, ass cheek there. There's your
Big
gaping
hole.
yeah, I got it. Well, kind of a slit there. Huh?
Yeah, you see what
Like that field turf.
Yeah.
Slick field turf. Can't have that.
Sick of it.
That's disgusting. That's unbelievable. The Vikings have been awesome to watch.
They've been rolling. They have been rolling, running the ball.
Is this something from Kevin O'Connell took for Sean McVay? Is that what this is here?
It's all the same system. It's all the same system. They live and die by the zone. That's kind of that world, right? And they've actually had more success with the fullback this year, and it was interesting to kind of see them go single back here because they have not had as much success. But, man, did they have success on this one.
Fullback C.J. Ham got a touchdown.
Yes, he did.
Yep.
Plus 1,500.
Uh-oh. Creative gadget. AJ.
I did it.
This guy.
I didn't hear it.
No, you didn't.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, what do you need me to do on Big Noon Kickoff?
Yeah.
You want me to tackle somebody? Okay. You want me to do whatever? I want to. Creative gadget. What's your deal, dude? Come on, bro. There's not a lot of this in the NFL anymore, is there?
No.
Out on AJ.
Right now?
Wet blanket.
For good.
No, not for good. No,
For
no.
good. He fucking
Yes.
stinks.
He's one of our
Wet
guys.
blanket.
This guy's one of our
I want
guys.
to be a wet
He
blanket.
was.
Thank you. I want to be a wet blanket.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
All right, Mark.
That's what you need.
We appreciate you, AJ, but we don't like that you didn't buy into the
Creative gadget.
Watch this shit, dude.
Hey, we ready for this? AJ, what do we got here? We got a receiver in the backfield.
No.
We got a bunch over here. What do we got here?
A wide receiver.
Running back.
Running back.
Shit.
Exchanging positions. Now this gets really awesome. Let it run a little bit. Holy shit. Holy shit.
Alert, alert.
Alert, alert. Pause it. Now let me set it up. Guard, flat pull, tight end, second puller. We've talked about this play all year long. This is the counter with the tight end as the second wrapper going to the second level. Check it out. We're going to hand this ball off to Dak and then a double handoff back to Tony Pollard. Oh, damn. Oh.
Wow.
And then look who we got out. Check this out.
CD.
CD, quarterback and blocker. He's like Aaron Rodgers.
You end up stealing a blocker front side with this play. This play would have went out the house. Defensive end makes a hell of a play right here, 55. He's the first puller, gets it. Boom, if we get this thing secured on the log block, why do we call it a log block? Because he comes flat down the line. He tries to steal him back inside. Does a phenomenal job playing back over the top, making the play, or else this thing's out the gate. But how cool of a scheme is this?
Yeah.
I like that type of creativity.
Yeah.
Big Mike McCarthy going back to Lambeau. I'm sure I still got something.
All right.
Look at the little side shuffle. Little like the shift is so pure.
Yeah.
Dak Prescott just all in unison. Look at that. I mean,
Little dance move.
they're on a string, aren't they?
Phenomenal, right? Get phenomenal deuce block right here. Get back blocks kind of everywhere else. Get a little seal block on the backside by the left tackle. O-line does a phenomenal job. We just need a little more on this first puller.
A little bit more. What effort, grit?
Yeah, a little bit more finish right there.
A bigger bump, you're saying.
A little bit more finish right there.
Just
He has him right there and just kind of get up the field. Has him right there. But
That's
man,
a tud, if not, huh?
Effort, great effort play by 55. That's huge.
Yep.
Did they end up scoring a touchdown on this drive?
It's a great question.
Because they end up kicking a
think
field
Paul-
goal there. That could be a different game. You know?
Either they did or Dak threw a red zone pick. I don't remember.
Deeper.
But just think that's what we've been talking about. That's kind of been the story of the day. Like, if old buddy somehow blocks Cuz a little bit better,
Because if you pause it right before there, Pat, if we rewind this, if we can get this
He's in great position.
right kind of there. Look, head to the upfield shoulder. We got him. It's over. All he's got to do is just kind of wheel and get him to go that way. We get him to go that way, we're out the gate.
Hard right arm. If he had a hard right arm, right, boom, turn him a little bit, just set a little pick.
that's
That's
a
it.
great play.
Great effort play.
Great effort play.
Yes.
Huge.
Matt LaFleur's got the boys buzzing.
That's right.
Yeah, he certainly does.
Emotional.
Big win. What are you talking about?
Oh, yeah, I agree. Joe Barry's got those boys buzzing, too.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Okay, let's go to the next one.
We got a couple big bumps here. Hey, I love this.
Big bumps.
I love this
Bum, bum,
because
bum, bum, bum.
we're going to get big Roger Saffold pulling out in space here. And check this out. This guy's 35 years old. Watch him get on his horse. But check this out, too. When you get this guard pulling out in space and he's got a linebacker to block, that linebacker, AJ, tell him, you're coming downhill trying to decleat that guard, right?
Before he gets his shoulders turned.
Now check this out. Kendricks, who's one of the better linebackers in the league, and he's a thumper, is going to come down and try and take out Saffold. And watch what Saffold does to him.
Hey, that was a big shot Kendricks gave him, though.
Gave him a big shot.
That's a nasty little collision right there.
Yeah.
This is one of those ones where neither of them got concussed, so it won't be talked about. This one hurt both these guys.
Oh, yeah, but this,
Or
I mean,
they both might have been dinged up here.
yeah.
Whoa, bam.
But that's why I loved it so much, because Kendricks, I mean, a lot of times you see those guys flat-footed and you see the big hits, right? Kendricks tried to get him. He tried to get him. Big Saffold, one of the better guards in the league for a long time. I think he's maybe year 11, year 12 at this point.
35 years old.
Man,
Yeah.
what a finish.
I'm 35 years old. Somebody hits me in the jaw like that,
Yeah.
dead.
No.
Dead. All right, here we go.
All right, let me just kind of do this real quick. So when you're a guard, so if he's at left guard, where's the camera? Look, okay,
Get up there, Con.
perfect. So once I go here, and I got a guy right here, what you're going to see in Cleveland here, and he starts to loop out, you know the pressure's coming from the other side. The more you play, the quicker you can react. Boom, he loops out. Now I can come back, and what am I looking for?
Ribs.
We're looking for ribs, and this is one of the this is one of the better rib shots I've seen. As soon as Jordan Phillips works out, he sees it. Put the brakes on, target locked. Ed Oliver, top 10 pick, stud D tackle. This is one of the better ones I've seen all year.
Sorry, Ed.
Let's let this thing run full speed first.
Beep, 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 beep.
I mean,
Acquired.
Cleveland gets him some meat.
Ezra.
Jeez.
Oh, man.
Jeez.
Thanks for coming, Ed.
How good is that? How good is that?
Well, not great for Ed, obviously.
Yeah, D
not
lineman.
good for Ed. We're obviously big Ed fans around here.
we
but
love
Yeah.
the Bills.
You're saying, boy, that bump is a big one.
That's
though.
a big one. That's a big one. And he's going to feel that. He's going to know it. And the minute he works across the center's face,
Look how he popped his head. AQ, look
Oh,
how
yeah.
quickly he pops his head
Whiplash.
across to the right.
Bump it up.
What the hell, boy?
Don't you know?
Bump it up.
You
got to bump it up. Don't you know? Bump it up. You got to bump it up. Don't you know? Bump it up. You got to bump it up. Don't you know? Bump it up. You got to bump it up. Don't you know? Bump it up. Got to bump it up.
We play that every Saturday, College Game Day, right before we go live.
Perfect.
I need it every single week. I mean, I literally,
Yeah.
I do this naturally because the beat hits my bones, and I hope Ed Oliver was able. Did he get up after this?
he got up. He got up.
Jeez.
Barely.
He got up. Cleveland's doing some really nice things, though. Left guard for the Minnesota Vikings. He's been on-
Cleveland, the player, not the team. Right?
Exactly. Ezra Cleveland, he's doing a phenomenal job. He's been playing really high level, along with Darisaw, left side of the offensive line. Minnesota Vikings doing a phenomenal job. Brian O'Neill from University of Pittsburgh, having a hell of a year as well. Bradbury center. I mean, they're doing some really, really, really good things. Right guard's playing well as well.
Oh, I mean, look at his eyes. Look how happy he was as soon as.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
He's hard as a rock.
Been thinking about this all week.
Oh my God, he even like gave a little crow hop into that thing. Let me.
Quick recognition though. You see it, he knows it right away.
Oh, see you later, Ed.
Hey Ed, sorry about it.
Sorry about it.
Hate that you had to be a part of this program, but that's part of the game, and that's in the trenches with AQ Shipley. Thank you, AQ. Incredible job, pal. We appreciate getting better every single day. It seems like some teams might stink in the record books, but their team has some things that are great on the ground. So maybe let's keep a little optimism going forward for the strategies
Glad.
that are being implemented for these squads. Thank you, AQ.
Thank you, AQ.
Always something to build upon.
Thank you for all your help too. With I've sent him some homework assignments whenever it's like game day, like TCU and things like that. He's always come back with big brain. I appreciate the hell out of you, AQ.